Welcome back. We're talking about this evening a controversial film that has been banned by the Karnataka government. Hamare Baarah is a film that speaks about overpopulation. It also speaks about a woman's right to decide on whether she wants abortion or not. To talk more about this, I'm joined on the broadcast by Sudha, Halkai, BJP spokesperson. Bhavana Ramanna, actor, is joining us, and advocate Umer Junaidi, political analyst, is also joining us. Good evening, namaskar to all of you. Let me start with you, Umer Junaidi. This film is being, accused of being communal, is being accused of being against a certain community. Why the reservation? The filmmakers say that it's just a creative work that is trying to put out a message.
Shreya, first of all, the movies are for the purpose of entertainment, and yet they have a message with the movie, with the entertainment as well, and it should be limited to the entertainment as well as to the message. But interfering in one's faith, reading out the ayats and interpreting it in their own way, and making it to the public in order to have the communal disturbance in the society will not be tolerated, and it should be restrained from the public. Now, talking about this movie, wherein the woman is taking her father to the court for the pregnancy issues and all. First of all, the very fact is no parents today are in a mood to have 12 children. For your kind of information, 12 children is not a joke in today's world, wherein the Narendra Modi's government has created so much of inflation, the price hike and all. Nobody can afford to have 2 children or 3 children in this in today's era. So this is a bullshit, nothing else. Just the intention of the movie is to create a hatred against the Muslims in the society and to create the mischievous activities regarding this movie. Whenever somebody is coming and quoting the ayat from the Quran, the verse from the Quran, and saying that Islam says this, no, sir, Islam doesn't say this. Islam has given the rights to the women as well as to the men as well. It is not only that Islam is only for men, but it is for women as
Let me get
well.
in Sudha Halkai to respond to you. Umer, Sudha, you want to respond? Some charges being made, of course, against the Modi government, but a larger perspective of this film and the message it's trying to put. Umer says that it is against Islam, it is against a particular community, and it is trying to misconstrue what has been said originally.
Yeah, first and foremost, I'd like to tell that Congress government in Karnataka is just glorifying its appeasement politics, which has been doing time and again. And where is the freedom of speech? Where is the freedom of expression? Our constitutional rights? Everything is set aside. And third thing, what about the certification which is given by the censor board? Is it not valued? When it comes to, I'm very clear that, every woman of our country should be respected, irrespective of any caste and creed. But what I have seen, you take it in Shabanu case, take it in triple talaq, and take it in Haveri gang rape, nowhere justice was done. These people have a different, they come up with a different set of laws for this. And why again they're banning this? When they have not seen the movie, and this they're giving one social message has been given through this movie, why it should be banned? My question is. There were several movies which was made on Hindu god and goddesses, take it PK and take it Oh My God and all. There was no objection then. And when it comes to Karnataka government, take it pro-Pakistani slogans in the assembly, take it Rameshwaram Cafe case, and take it Neha Hiremat murder case. They don't have any words against it. They are dumb and deaf when all these cases come. And there was a candlelight, the so proclaimed, self-proclaimed intellectuals are there who give a candlelight march for the Hamas people. But when it comes to Neha Hiremat, they're all absconding. So much of appeasement politics, Sneha, this is not accepted.
You want to respond to that? Number one,
and that
what
is completely
Sudha Halkai is saying, why the selective outrage?
And number two, women and the men.
And number two, what about
examples?
Champions of freedom of expression who say that there should be freedom of expression. Where does the freedom of expression go now in this case?
Talking about the freedom of expression, it doesn't mean that if this constitution gives you the freedom of speech, you go and target particular community on a whole, so that the hatred is being, to a particular community. It is being spread to the particular community. It is not the usage of the freedom of speech, but it is a tool to be used to target a particular community and to hurt the sentiments of the particular community, and especially to the Islam, the followers of Islam. Now, the very clear point is, has anybody stopped you to make a movie on any political leader? Does anybody stop you to have a movie, the biopic on any cricketer or another national personality? No. If you want to have to maintain the dignity and the purpose of entertainment and movie, you are very much having the right, sir. But targeting a particular community, what is the need? What is the need? Who asked you to go and search in the Quran what Quran says about the women, and you create a movie in order to show your creativity?
Sudha, 30 seconds respond, and then I get in Bhavana Ramanna into this.
Just a minute. I just want to quote that, they had objection for the Kerala stories, they had objection for the Kashmir files, and now they are having an objection for this. What sense does it make, you tell me? Why is the reality should not be shown to the people?
You people were having the objection with the Three Idiots. So you people can have objection, it is your right. But you people target our religion, you people target the community.
Who is targeting your religion? Who is targeting your religion? Who is targeting your religion? It is a social awakening thing.
Madam, this movie is targeting my religion. Do you know what the Quran
Okay, you both made your points. Let me get in Bhavana Ramanna into this. Umer, you made your point. Let me get in Bhavana Ramanna.
The people of India are very much sensible enough to understand what it is.
To speak, you shout like anything and you say.
Okay, Umer, you made your point. You've responded to Sudha, Halkai. Umer, we will not be able to understand. None of us will be able to understand if you keep talking. Let me get in Bhavana Ramanna on this. Bhavana Ramanna, you're an actor. The fact of the matter is that these are creative works. These are works that have a lot of people involved in them. Instead of banning, if you don't like a certain subject, don't watch the film. Why do you have to ban it?
Ma'am, good evening. To start with, I would say crudity is not creativity. And of late, in the name of creativity, there are a lot of movies that we can see it has a very lot of crudity involved in it. The handling of the script or the handling of the screenplay can be really crude, which can be really, really disturbing for the audience. And as an artist or as a filmmaker, we should always think of making a film
but who's deciding
from the point of view of an audience.
Who's deciding what's disturbing for the audience? It's very subjective, right? What might disturb me?
We have to think.
I absolutely understand what you're saying, but these are very subjective points, aren't they, Bhavana Ramanna ji? What I find disturbing, what I find controversial might not be the same for you. These are subjective things.
No, not at all, no. Me as a person, I'm really sensitive towards many issues. I will only take one example if you just allow me to speak for a few minutes. There was a movie which is a very, very popular movie, and of course it was a very well made film. It is called Baag Milka Baag. And then it has received many accolades and many, many awards and everything. Yes, and it's a beautiful film. But there is one scene in that film when the Milka Singh is a younger boy, and when they go back to the flashback, there is one particular scene which is, of course, it's in a shadow. So behind the screen, there is his sister, and the way her husband is treating her, how the boy is watching it, it was, I must tell you, if you can go back to that and watch it today, you can really relate to it. It was so disturbing. The whole Baag Milka Baag, the Milka Singh story is a very, very motivating story, an inspiring story for all age groups. But that particular scene was not suitable for any younger children. And so there are many movies I can really name. There was one here in Kannada film.
I remember the scene very well, but
yeah,
you know, if you give that benefit of doubt to the filmmaker, it was needed to show a certain point.
Why ban only in Karnataka?
If you think it was not suitable for the children, there is a censor board that is certifying people, that is certifying movies. Okay, then you have a censor board that is certifying
No,
movies
but then
as
let's come back
suitable
to this
for children or
Baarah.
suitable
Let's
for
come back
adults.
to the Baarah. Let's come back to Baarah. Ma'am, let's come back to Baarah. Whatever is the storyline you just narrated a little bit, would have understood then how the woman has been treating by a man during the most delicate situation, that is her pregnancy, right? But then that doesn't just happen only with one community. It happens with everybody and every woman in a day and out. I think she goes through it everywhere, irrespective of the religion, irrespective of the caste, irrespective of the place where we are living, whether somebody is educated or uneducated, every woman goes through all the atrocities of a man everywhere. I know this may sound a cliche, but I think this is a problem which is of a woman, not to the religion, not to one community. I do not think so. Why I mention crudity is not creativity? Because looking at the poster, it is too obvious that who are the people that you want to showcase as, and what is its story is telling about, and what is it talking about, and what is that you want to. So, what are you trying to say?
Okay, Sudha Halkai wanted to respond to you. Sudha Halkai, please go ahead.
Showing right now on the screen.
Fine. Shreya, why there is a triple talaq? You tell me why we ban triple talaq? Is it not for one particular community? Did we communalize then? It was for the welfare of the women. I told you since day one we are at the welfare of the women for the well-being of the women,
Of course,
irrespective of the caste and creed.
Ma'am,
That's
that
it.
is
And through this
absolutely
message,
welcoming for that is absolutely welcoming. That's absolutely welcoming. But then the creativity is not about being very obvious about things. What is that you want to say to
people?
And they have made fun of it to the core. I mentioned the movie name of the movie is also PK, and it is
I don't know who they are. I don't know. But then the Kashmir files, I just heard that there was a lot of violence in it.
It doesn't mean that no. You must be knowing about those movies. We should speak about that also. PK and oh my God, they have made fun of the Hindu goddess.
Here, I'm only an artist. I'm not here to say.
Yeah, even I am not biased.
I'm not saying it is hurting the sentiment of some people or a group of people. I'm not biased. I'm not taking a side of anybody here. Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Okay, Bhavana Ramanna and Sudha Halkai, you've made your points. Let me go across to Umer.
It's completely separate.
It should be welcomed. Any problem of the women put in a
Umer, when I was talking to Annu Kapoor, the veteran actor who's worked in this film, when I was talking to Annu Kapoor, who's worked on this film, not only was he concerned about people's hard work going to waste with the kind of legal battles that they have to fight, but he also talked about how this movie is about a daughter who's taking her father to the court because he's not letting the mother abort a child because she is going through a risky pregnancy. Doesn't that also reflect that the film is talking about giving the woman the right to decide for her body in this whole contention, in this whole controversy? Are we missing the larger point that the film is about to make? Bhavana Ramanna, I'll let you respond. This is for Umer.
No, the way the poster...
One second, Bhavana Ramanna, I'll let you respond. Umer.
It is very
Shreya,
This is for
remember the same actor.
It shows how sensitive a girl
I
is.
remember same actor Annu Kapoor in a movie.
The storyline is absolutely fine.
Am I getting time to speak? Am I getting time to speak, ma'am?
The way they
Bhavana
have
Ramanna, this is for Umer. I will come to you. Please let him respond.
Group of people.
Okay, you've made your point, Bhavana. This is for Umer. Umer, please go ahead.
Shreya, I remember the same actor Annu Kapoor was about to change the religion in a movie just because he was talking to a woman on a phone call and she was a Muslim. So, you can do whatever you want to in terms of entertainment. It is okay. And you term it as freedom of speech. And now you are trying to give a message. Okay, that's nice. Give a message wherein each and every woman who is being suppressed by the men should be given a freedom, should be given the rights. I totally agree. But what is the reason of choosing only Muslim women? What is the reason of choosing the ayat from the Surah Baqarah and corrugating their
Okay,
own perspective.
Sudha, quickly,
What
30
is the-
seconds,
what is the
respond to what
intention?
Umer is saying.
What is the intention of targeting a particular community, and these people from the BJP come here and shout
Okay.
like anything, say Muslim appeasement. Madam Sudha
They
Halkai,
are
the
doing
MLA
appeasement
elections are over.
they are
The MP
doing,
elections are over.
they are
Why the
glorifying it. They are
appeasement
not
now?
doing it.
So the
They
point
are
is, you people
glorifying
don't have any
appeasement
votes in
Okay,
politics.
Karnataka.
Sudha
You
Halkai,
just
respond to what
very
Umer is saying. Umer, you've made your point.
In
particular community, that's all.
Karnataka, and everybody knows about it. It is very clear in Karnataka that they are not only just showing, they are glorifying appeasement politics in Karnataka. And I've given instances again and again. Every time I've told you, and this is not again, I want to put up the, I've come up with the list of the sequences, what they have done. I'll tell you, in past 10 months, the crime rate against women in Karnataka is increased. Where was this government? What was this government doing then? The maximum 60% of the cases
Okay.
against Karnataka, for women has increased. Where are they? And now they want to come up with the ban of this movie. They have a dual phrase. They shouldn't be so
Okay.
hypocritic.
Okay, you all have made your
should be fair
points.
enough
I
in
have paucity of
everything and
time.
doing.
I'll have to wrap it up here.
The national level says that the
Yeah,
people
okay.
with the high number of children, is it not a Hindu appeasement?
Ma'am,
What?
The person who was the
Okay,
Prime
Umer,
Minister
you've
for
made
10
your
years,
point.
Can I
Sudha,
just
you've
carry
made your
on?
point. I have to wrap it up. I have paucity of time. Sudha Halkai, Bhavana Ramanna and Umer Junaidi, thank you very much to all of you for joining us on Mirror Now and sharing your perspective on this film that has now created a lot of controversy. The filmmakers await the legal battle to be over and, of course, the film to be released soon. But for now, it hasn't been released. There have been certain changes that have been asked by the court to be made. Those changes will be made and then the movie will be released. We'll leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us right now. We're slipping into a short break. News and updates will continue on Mirror Now.